Hello and welcome to another fantasy football tournament series. This one, number 29. It is the Andes Cup. Countries that share the Andes mountain range, the largest one in South America. I believe it's the longest one in the world, but also the Andean community, which are mostly concentrated into four countries, which are Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, all four of whom you see pictured here. The Andes Mountains technically reach upwards into Venezuela and as far south as Chile and Argentina, but those countries aren't really considered as part of the Andean community, as these four are. You also have a whole bunch of indigenous ethnic groups to the Andes Mountains that are mostly concentrated in these four countries. This is all in continuation as part of my Mountain Day series. Well, not really a series because it's only one day today. Happy Friday, by the way. Saw my previous video, the Caucasus Cup. Now is the Andean Cup. So let's jump right in. Same format. There is no any one host nation. It's just everyone plays each other twice, home and away. And the team with the most number of points at the end wins the tournament. So let's jump right in. Bolivia versus Peru in the very highly elevated capital of La Paz. I have this being a draw. Ecuador versus Colombia in Estadio Atahualpa in Quito. I have this being a draw just because of Ecuador's really abysmally poor current form. Peru versus Ecuador in Estadio Nacional de Lima. I have Peru with a victory here. Colombia versus Bolivia. Not in Barranquilla because I think that's at sea level. So any other stadium in the country that has a higher elevation, I don't know any off the top of my head. But Colombia versus Bolivia, I have Colombia winning. Bolivia versus Ecuador, I've got a victory here for Bolivia. They're a really hard team to play against at home at high elevation. Whereas Ecuador, the fortress that they had at Quito, pretty much virtually lost all of its mysticism in the 2018 World Cup qualifying when they lost all of their last 6 games. So I'm giving it to Bolivia here to win this at home. Colombia versus Peru could be the best match of the entire tournament. Colombia at home, I have them winning this match. Ecuador-Bolivia, return leg, I have Ecuador winning. Peru-Colombia in the return leg, I have this being a narrow draw. Ecuador-Peru, I have this being a draw. Bolivia-Colombia, Colombia gets its first loss of the tournament. They will not finish undefeated. Colombia versus Ecuador, Colombia gets a comfortable victory here. I'll say 4-0. It's the only scoreline that I'm predicting. And finally, Peru versus Bolivia, giving a win for Peru. So where does that leave us in the end? Well, in fourth place, it is Ecuador with 5 points. In third place, it is Bolivia with 7 points. In second place, it is Peru with 9 points. And the winners of the Andean Cup with 11 points is Colombia. Wow, that's kind of interesting. They're all separated from each other, 2 points in between. So Colombia wins the Andean Cup with 11 points. Peru in second with 9. Bolivia in third with 7. And Ecuador, because of their current form, dead last with 5 points. So leave a comment below, like, subscribe. I hope to see you tomorrow, God willing. Till then, have a good one. Much love, everybody. Enjoy your Friday, the rest of your Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow, Saturday. All right. Peace out.